Hello Dangerlings, it is your Dungeon Master. I would like to start this episode off with a solemn apology. In the previous episode, we said that all bees were male apart from the queen. This is of course factually incorrect. Most bees are female, apart from the drones who have no job other than to mate with the queen. We were confusing them with ants, who are also not all male. We just don't know insects, essentially is what it is. I would like to apologise to Scott for correcting him, to bees in general, but not to ants. Ants can piss off. If you would like to fund further apologies, then go to patreon.com/ I'm not going to shell at you. I hope you're well, Dangerlings. Hope you're having a good week. This is a fun episode. We've got a real good surprise for you. Let's do it!
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
That's Farl, son of Pesh.
Are there many bandits?
I lost a fortune in the last couple of weeks. That's Paula Rambunctious.
You're an interesting tango, Baba.
Oh, thank you very much. You're a very interesting Paula.
Hunter and swift, deadly game.
Garagol One Fang, never lost fight to plants.
It's easier than you think. Did anyone kind of think that was a little bit too easy, though? Baba, I'm only going to be a single woman for one more night.
The adventure continues now.
Yeah, we're rolling.
We have done some terrible things in the history of this podcast. The killing MZ, some would say was terrible.
Well, you say
why did you bring that up straight away, man?
I'm saying it was a terrible thing.
I just want the Dangerlings to know that I get so many messages from Dan saying, "I'm really sorry, mate.
I'm really sorry.
Really
I'm saying it's a terrible thing.
Slagged
we did.
me off on the podcast so much.
We didn't do anything.
I'm saying it's a terrible thing that happened on this show. Okay, that's one of the awful things.
First thing to say, we've only just sat down.
It's a bad.
Seen each other.
You're getting no pushback from me, Colin. It's a bad thing that happened. It's one of the bad things that happened.
I love
like
you
allowing
so
MC
much,
to
Dan.
live as long as he did. Another terrible thing that happened on this show. A lot of bad things happened. That episode we recorded with R. Kelly. Glad we deleted that one. We've done some awful things. But the worst thing I think we ever did in the history of this podcast was allow today's guest to sit silently for an entire episode before allow her to join it. So right at the start, let me introduce you to April Hughes.
Hey,
Welcome. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. We have a guest in the house. April, how you doing?
Hi, I'm so excited to be back around this table.
Oh my god, you've been on so many. Like, we literally left you. I think you were actually in Thailand kickboxing or something last time you were on this show, and now you've been doing van life. I was going to say living in a van, and makes it sound so much less cool than it actually is.
Yeah, the tin can.
But you've been, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Worked on a sheep farm for a bit. That was very different from Thai boxing. And I bought a big pink van, and went around the UK in it last year.
We were able to offer all of your Thai boxing friends jumpers after working on a sheep farm.
Yeah, that's why I sold the wool.
And you need the wool for the van, right? Because it's cold
I
in
just
the van
padded it all out. It just looks like a big sheep. I am driving a big sheep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I haven't seen it physically, but I've seen several pictures and videos of it, and it's an amazing conversion what you've done.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Seriously impressed. You just went into
you.
like full work flow mode and just like, I am going to change this van. No one will recognize this van. I will make it habitable. And you did. It's really impressive.
Yeah, it runs on glitter. Really good for the environment, and I really love it.
Every time you were doing it up, like something seemed to break on it.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, oh no, I found some random guy in a Scottish village who has now fixed that bit. Like it's all been fixed by random NPCs you've met in town.
I collect all the random men in Scotland. Just help me on my quest. Just, take
them off on a chart.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Oh my goodness. Well, we are thrilled to have you back on the show. I've been re-listening to the show from the beginning over the last few weeks, and I got through kind of the Mikey episodes from
so long ago now, and they're just some of my favourite that we've ever done. They had so much fun. So I am thrilled that we get to have you back for a little bit. You may have noticed, Dangerlings, it's a little quieter. And we started on time. You wouldn't notice that. That means that Drummond and James are not here. So James is on holiday, and Drummond is unwell. But we're hoping Drummond will be back with us very, very soon. And the love to both of them wherever they are. We literally don't know with Drum. He could be anywhere. James, we're fairly sure he's in Hungary somewhere. So if you're in Hungary, go harangue him.
I don't find James.
Yeah, find James, because we bloody can't. So let's have ourselves a little adventure. April is going to be playing with us today. We will find out how in just a moment.
Yeah, how, man? How's that going to work? Oh, sorry. It's too early. I can't. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm excited. Don't you worry. Well, I'm excited too.
I've got a theory, but I won't confirm it until afterwards.
Is it the quantum realm?
If it was, it'd be slightly better thought out, and I'd have done more things with time. I have a good villain with the quantum realm, and I'd have done more with him. Okay,
I agree. Yeah.
Spoilers.
I'd make the love story work as well. Do you know what I mean?
A love story in it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What's that?
Right at the end, someone just drops it and says, "Oh, I'm so in love with you."
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No spoilers. Actually, fuck it. Spoilers. Don't worry. Nobody cares anymore, do they?
Quantum tunneling has actually been out for thousands of years.
Colin, I can tell you about a love story that is working, that everyone is invested in.
Ooh.
Ross. Fulton has been on quite the journey for the last few episodes.
Nice. That was a nice
segue.
That was a good segue.
That was a good segue.
Yeah. And it stopped us going too far into the quantum realm there, didn't it, really?
So, Ross is not, thank goodness. We would intervene, Ross, if you had gotten involved with the lovely Miss Tequila Bottlebrook. Fulton has been getting involved with the lovely Miss Tequila Bottlebrook over the last few episodes.
Yeah.
How is
living out my fantasy of just chatting you up, Dan?
I nearly called you daddy. We got so close. This is every time you come on the show, April. This is just in a time when we're just flirting with each other. This is
I love it.
Some kind of timing of this. Fulton, you've been romancing the lovely Miss Tequila. Things have been getting pretty serious. You asked her to marry you last week.
Yeah,
first date.
This is still technically your first. Well, your first date was earlier today when you went to a terrible bar.
The second date.
Second date was
first day.
Yeah, second date was the same day when you met her father.
Yeah,
and
asked her to marry me.
Rolled an incredible diplomacy check, which means that this pretty awful, ruthless this ruthless merchant who might have wiped out a couple of villages now thinks you're the best person in the world.
Yeah.
And then third date went to a banquet in your own honour, where you asked her to marry you. So yeah, it's a whirlwind.
I think it's pretty. I mean, if we take away the morality of the father here, it's pretty fucking sick. Like, that is legendary dating. If you narrow it down, I'll see you later. What do you mean I'll see you later? At a banquet in my own honour for saving a city. If you're not already coming, I can invite you. But it's cool that you're already coming under your own steam. I guess I'll see you there. I mean, we're not even trying. I'll just see you there. That's just fucking cool. It's sexy.
I mean, Fulton is anything but sexy. But yeah. He doesn't know anything about marriage, so that's why he's just
cool and sexy. You also keep cheese in your shoes and meat in your armpits. Which you've offered. Yeah.
It's
to perfection, baby.
It's the same stuff. Like,
he won't tell us where he gets it from.
Years.
Really
the rest of us have to keep stuff written down on a character sheet. Ross just has free cheese and meat. I don't understand how
Whatever
it works.
Don't even eat rations. Can just pull out my foot.
He's been in the jungle for a year.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. So when we left off, it was you'd all kind of split off into your own groups. And you'd gone and done some. You're trying to get the council of Anepian on side. The number of faces that Ross is pulling today, because we made him coffee with oat milk rather than cow's milk, and
disgusting.
Oh, do we need to do like "Here Comes the Aeroplane" to get you to drink your coffee?
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. Did you know there's like legally allowed to be a certain amount of blood and pus and milk that gets sold?
It's true.
Yeah, that's what makes it delicious.
Suffering.
Weirdly, the legal thing applies to all milk, so you have to add it. To it.
Yeah, Dan's blood is in that.
That's why I took some in the kitchen.
Oat pus.
Tastes great, Daddy.
Oh, disgusting.
It's no use turning the timer now, Scott.
I will keep some semblance of order.
Yeah, we're 8 minutes and 13 seconds
Fine.
in.
Well, then we'll just take that away from the sand that is now we're 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Stop fucking with time, Ant-Man.
Oh, chaos. So you split into different groups. You're trying to get the Council of Anepian on side because you want you want the Master Alchemist Borum, who owns all of the buildings in the city.
Wait, his name is Master Alchemist?
Master Alchemist Borum.
Not Head Alchemist?
No.
Has he ever been a Grand Alchemist?
No.
What about a
kept saying
Major
grand,
Alchemist?
didn't we? We kept saying
Yeah,
grand
we
last
kept saying grand.
I swear someone referred to him as Head Alchemist at one point.
No, he's the head of the city. He's a master. He's Master Alchemist Borum. Is his
Master
full name.
sounds like,
Alchemist.
he's the young kid, the master.
What, like in Happy Family?
Yeah. He's like the kid version.
Yeah.
Where's the
there's-
actual adult in this room?
And there's like Little Miss Alchemist and
Master Alchemist.
So he owns all the cities. He holds them in a ruthless grip. He makes people pay exorbitant rents for them, and most people have to live in slums because they can't afford them. Horrible landowner. You're trying to convince him because you were told by a mysterious lake of ooze called the Bath that it would give you secret knowledge if you convinced him to sell off all of his holdings. It apparently has some kind of a plan for this. So you decided the way to go about it, having narrowed it down to there was regime change, there was
Just kill everyone.
just kill everyone.
That's what we were going to do.
There was Inception was still on the board. I still wish you'd done that.
Yeah,
There were dream
I was into
potions
that.
in play. It was absolutely a possibility. Or
Let's do it.
you went with Plan D, which was pimp out Fulton to some local landowner's daughter in order to get in, and then try and convince all of the council to be on your side. So you've had some secret meetings with some of the prominent councillors. Bubba, you met with Paula Rambunctious, the kobold who runs all of the nightlife in the city. She seemed pretty taken with you. Obviously, Lord Bottlebrook, Fulton's new father-in-law, he seems to be fairly on board. Caragor had an uncomfortable meeting with Hunter and Swift.
Leafy assassin people who don't respect personal space.
Yep, Mr. and Mrs. Deadly Games, the touchy plant people.
Deadly Games!
They're on the nose, aren't they?
We should hide our assassin heritage. What should we call ourselves? Let's call ourselves Stabby Wife Husband. Yes, good.
Well, most of the Gorns you've met so far have been called things like "eat my head," and like they are not subtle people. They don't understand it, but they all seem to be. And Paul and Velda went and had a meeting with Farl, son of Pesh, who runs all of the trading out of the city, who is annoyed that he's suffered a number of robberies lately. People keep stealing all of his gold, and so he was just generally pissed off. He's the one who seems least on side after Velda's attempts to convince. He just seemed generally pissed off.
What a surprise, eh? Is anyone really surprised?
Do we blame Velda or James's game playing? That's
of course.
what
Become one and the same.
Yeah. I've never known someone to roll so badly that then they immediately leave the country to avoid coming to the next session.
Yeah, right.
But you've made some headway with them. Colin, do we remember what happened right at the end of the episode?
Yeah, of course we do. Yeah, Bubba was sitting there next to Tequila, and as the party was going on, Tequila leant into Bubba's ear and said, "Bubba, I'm only going to be a single woman for one night."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you're. Hang on, wait. Is this feels like, because it's the same three players. So in our Mortborg episodes, there was a storyline where
was indeed.
Ross's character had a significant other. Who was
No spoilers.
kind
No
of-
spoilers.
I mean, it's not a space.
It's in the first episode that was
episode that was already been out.
That's true.
So yeah, it's a weird mirror, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
The old Skibbity Brian rivalry again, eh? Wasn't much of a rivalry, was it?
Subscribe to Patreon
To hear
that out.
Ross being cuckolded by Colin. All the good stuff.
If that's what you want to hear,
Yeah.
£5 a month.
Available on Patreon and OnlyFans. Come join us. So let's pick things up, shall we? So the banquet is kind of winding down. Most people are kind of heading off to their own lodgings. You're kind of finishing the last bits of food that are on the table, anything that's been left out. The remains of the face of the Goran chef. It's still kind of lying there. It's still kind of moving ever so slightly, like the lips are kind of twitching slightly. It's got no eyes, Fortnite's eyes, you've got a little bit of a moment to yourself while everyone's kind of gathering their coats or having their robes and things brought to them. Tequila comes bouncing over to you, Fulton, and says,
Fulton, I've had such a great... This has been the best day of my life.
Aye, and mine too.
And I can't believe that after tomorrow we get to spend our entire lives together.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get to
When you say, hold on. When you say the whole life,
our whole lives, Fulton, and we're dwarves, so that could be centuries. We're gonna get a little place together here in the city, and we're gonna have babies. Imagine how beautiful our babies will be, Fulton. They'll have my curly hair, and they'll have your meaty smell.
yeah, I think that would be great.
So the wedding's tomorrow, and you
Better have a ring for me.
okay?
What kind of ring would you like,
Oh,
my
you know
love?
me, Fulton. We've known each other for the whole day. You know me better than anyone in the world. I'm sure you'll find me a ring that won't upset me.
No, I will find you a ring of some sort. Sometime. Oh, I got a hair in my mouth. Okay. Thank you.
It's probably one of my hairs.
she strokes her curly beard.
Yeah, it probably is actually. Yeah. Well, see ya. Love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
She gives you a little kiss and then a hug and looks over your shoulder at Bubba and just waggles her eyebrows at Bubba.
Can I get a perception on that?
Go ahead.
Or can I see that?
Caragor,
Is that easy to see, or do I have to
Go
roll
on,
for
give me a
that?
perception. The number of times Colin's done a perception on you, you deserve one on him.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right, Colin. It's happening now. I got a fucking 30. Yeah.
Oh, Caragor sees everything.
I see that.
You see that, and you also get a pretty good read on how Bubba feels about it.
Do I get to say how I feel?
I'm not going to tell you how you feel. How do you feel?
Bubba just feels too sexy right now. That's what I mean. And he's thinking to himself, and you probably won't know this, but he's thinking to himself, oh, not again.
So the meta is here that these two both also have shards. And you have both been low-key...
No, Fulton's not got a shard at the
No, you've not
moment.
got a shard.
Someone's
You've both
taken
been,
his...
Obviously, I don't know. My character doesn't know this, but you've been low-key conspiring to take the rest of the shards from other people as well.
Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it? just gonna remind everybody of that before we go into the love rivalry that's about to happen.
Yeah.
It's all falling apart.
Caragor goes to go, I found out some juicy gossip. I must instantly tell Shania. Turns around and Shania's like gone back to that restaurant or whatever.
Yeah,
she's not here.
Shania never left the immersive. She's been in the immersive restaurant all day.
She fucking loves that place.
Got to get out of that fucking restaurant. They only serve 3 courses. How long are they? Jam Jam.
Jam Jam wasn't invited to the party.
Damn it. All right, Philippe. Where's Philippe?
Philippe is there in a tuxedo. That's right. Drummer's not here, so I can put Philippe in a tuxedo. I've been trying to do this every infiltration forever.
Yeah.
Philippe, did you see that? But do you think them two are going to have a fight now about a lady?
Philippe shakes his head.
No, because that'd be awful. I've got to stop this somehow. Maybe If I remove the problem, then they won't fight. No, I can't do that. Can't.
I love the fact you've already gone to that point. You've gone, they're going to fight. It's going to be something.
Caragor's got like 3 strings to his bow.
You look away for a second, you look back, and Philippe already has a table leg in his hand. He just points between Fulton and Bubba, like, which one?
No, that's not what we meant by joining the club, Philippe. Grim Optimism nailed it. I haven't done that in a while. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Philippe eats the table leg and goes back.
Full of fibre, I suppose.
So people kind of head out. The Master Alchemist drops by you. I think that was a successful banquet, don't you, heroes?
Yes. Caragor struggles. Master Alchemist.
Master.
Head alchemist. Top of the chain.
Top of the board.
Up on the mountain.
Alfie.
Board of
the Alpha Chemist.
I see a Sisyphant has been failing to tell you my proper title. I will have to have words with him.
No, stop murdering him. Stop murdering all his clones.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Why have you got to do that?
Because he have failed me, therefore he must be punished.
You failed yourself.
There may be some truth in that. I should do some work on myself.
Oh wow, we've been to therapy.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. That's why I keep murdering my little elephant friend.
There it is.
It's a good, but that possibly is a red flag. Anyway, I'm planning a meeting of the council later on. Perhaps you could be so good as to canvass some opinions from them, and I would appreciate some of your. It's all right. I'm just going to move this microphone stand around a little bit. So if you're hearing any noises of it, it's not that Ross can't get his fucking mic in place. It's
I
just
was
me
silent and
ADR.
deadly. More drums like this.
That's going to be great.
Oh, now it's fucked.
Now you've broken it.
There we go.
Killed 3 of the Dangerlings as well by doing that.
Sorry.
It's fine. All right, he throws the mic. He puts the microphone stand down. So, yes, I would appreciate if you would come to the meeting later on. We're going to discuss the future of the city. I'm sure your opinions will be valuable.
Dude, what happens in this meeting?
There'll be a meeting discussing the future of the city. It's fine.
But, like, is it like a voting thing?
No,
like you say...
You know this thing where you're trying to ask loads of stuff about the thing. We're going to find out inevitably anyway. And it won't be the thing that we're trying to plan or think of. So just let it happen.
Oh, fine.
Good. Right. Well... I trust you to perhaps retire to your rooms for the moment.
Sounds good.
And I will send a Sisyphant 98 to call upon you. He's
What class is a Sisyphant? Do you reckon he's a bard?
Baba reference? No, I'm down with that. I'm cool with that. That's
a pretty big leap.
Yeah.
But,
no, I get that.
No one's ever watched Babar? No?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. But
Quality show.
not for 30 years.
I'm a big fan of French animation.
Yeah, with the little crown.
I thought it was Barbar.
Barbar, yeah, that's it.
Is it Barbar?
Barbar, yeah.
I sold it wrong. Damn it.
Let's call the whole thing off. Anyway, I've broken the fourth wall enough time to cover up jokes in this, so I'm going to go back and powder my. No, I'm going to murder my familiar again. Let's be honest.
Don't.
Come on, is that like a challenge or?
Yeah,
no,
wait.
All right. I'm going to go and try.
Why don't you have an orange instead?
I'm going to sit down.
For every murder you commit, you have to give 1 gold piece to...
Oh, yeah, put it in a murder box.
Yeah, in a murder box.
How about a murder trunk?
Go and set up
1 gold piece is minted. Why are you doing that? He can afford the fines. That's just rich people taxing. He can just continue doing it.
But I said a murder trunk. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like elephants.
Okay.
Because of the trunk.
Right.
Instead of a box.
Do you know what
I mean?
Internally laughed at that, but because no one laughed at my bad Babar joke, I am not allowed to laugh at it, so I do it out loud.
Right.
All right.
But it was funny.
Thank you.
Right. All right. I'm going to go to. I'm going to go back to my room and I'll set up a murder box and I will try a murder trunk.
Thank
and
you.
I will try not to murder a Sisyphant 98. I will do my absolute best. Probably. Anyway, see you later. He turns and walks away, leaning on his bejeweled cane.
Oh, what a guy.
That's a good lesson, isn't it?
I suppose we should go back to the rooms then.
Yeah, right.
Hey, let's go.
Okay.
But
Hope
I'm
nothing
getting
untoward.
married.
What?
Yeah, we should probably move the story on though, because remember last time
Yeah,
we
when
had a
we
guest,
had
but we
that
just
person
didn't.
here for like half
Do you
an
know what
hour
I mean?
before we
So-
got into the story.
And we're like 25 minutes already. So.
Yeah,
Should we
that's
go
right.
start a revolution, go and find a pub, go debate which of 3 pubs do you want to go to and what might be better priced.
Oh shit, we're 60 minutes. Sorry.
So you make your way down 7 flights of stairs to your room. It'll be up 7 flights of stairs. You're up near the top. To your room, confident that your plan is going well, and so long as nobody throws any complications into it, things should be fine. You open the door to your room, where a servant is currently in the process of cleaning the room. April, who turns round?
Hey, schmucks. I thought I recognized you.
No way.
I've had 2 grievous shocks today.
Bubba doesn't know who this is, so his chest starts bubbling, going, "Who are you?
Hey,
what are you doing?
Chest down, Bubba.
Put your
Chest down.
chest down.
Chest down.
Who is this person?
It's a friend.
A friend?
Wait. Caragor closes the door behind them and go, Big Mike!
I pull out my gun.
Shit.
Describe what the gun looks like, because it's ridiculous.
So I pull out the smaller gun.
Okay. Yep.
It's pink.
Yep.
Has a little dragon head on it. You might recognize it. It was a gift once from a few friends. It's been a bit updated since then.
Sick.
Do you want to describe what does Big Mike look? Obviously, for anyone who's listened to the show before, Big Mike will be about 2 years older than so 15. So yeah, venerable. But describe, what does Big Mike look like now?
So you met Big Mike a couple of years ago, and she was but a kid gnome. She's still a gnome. She's still short, but she's a bit older now. She still has her horn on her head.
Okay, good. I was wondering
She's
about
still
that.
got the purple and pink hair, but it's a bit wilder now. She hasn't got the pigtails. She's ditched the pigtails.
She's shorn it off short, like, one of the main
Oh, shaved
characters.
on one side. The blue side is shaved.
Yeah. Which is
The
the
pink side
archetype.
is wild.
Yeah, or like the characters from Arcane, when they get a bit more older and butch, and they're
Exactly
like,
that,
I'm here for
yeah.
business now.
Yeah, she's here for business. So she's in a servant outfit now, but she's got a pink gun, pink dragon gun, and it's pointing at you.
Oh, great to see. Caragor's still unaware of the social faux pas. I can't hug
So
you.
you
'cause
guys
you've got a
work
gun.
for these guys now?
Not necessarily.
You're part of the fancy schmancy glass house people?
No, we kind of just ended up here, and
No one in Galarian understands the concepts of freelancers. Not the people in the city, not old friends of ours. Look, we turned up, okay?
we saved the city.
But almost, there were our rivals inside a massive robot, and we took it down.
Carragher almost died.
Yeah, everyone keeps bringing that up quite a lot.
Where's the one that I liked?
Listen, you.
Who are you?
Big Mike. Is that your name? You're not even that
Yes,
big.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that.
You're
but yeah.
tiny. You're smaller than me. And I'm small.
I shoot the gun in the air.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Bubba shoots one magic missile at the ceiling. Yeah?
Well, all right, everyone.
The person above us is like, what the fuck?
They're dead. They should fall out of a window. It was a sisterfint. We've done it. No, everyone just put your various protuberances down. Okay.
I could take it, Caragor. I could take it.
I go invisible.
Oh, come on. Big Mark, you don't have to do this.
Bubba turns invisible.
Can you do that?
He can. Carragher and Fulton are now alone in the room.
This is awkward.
Listen, I know you can both hear me, so listen, here's the deal. Big Mike is I'm going to keep my voice down a little bit because I know who's listening after you shot the ceiling. Okay, but Big Mike helped us, saved our lives basically one time. We did a big heist in this place. I'm not going to say the name of the place. And it was very useful and it was very helpful. And it was a time when we were very vulnerable. Also, Bubba, the not bird person that just went invisible just now, is a member of the Danger Club and has also fought with us and bled with us. So everyone, put your magics down.
I reappear.
He reappears.
Promise to not shoot any pink guns or chest feathers at anybody.
I'm not promising anything, and Cricket does what she wants.
You call it cricket.
Yeah, it's cute.
Bubba.
Bubba reappears right beside Caragor.
I knew you were always there. I knew you. I always knew.
All right. Chest stops crackling. All right.
Quite frankly, I don't care why you're here. I need to get out of this city. But if you're working for the council, then you're just one more team that I've got to put a bullet in.
Okay, so
This guy,
wow,
they're a friend of yours.
what
are they?
happened in 2 years?
Friends?
Bloody hell. Big. Just still call yourself Big Mike?
It's Mikey now.
Cool. I'm just Caragor One Fang.
I'm not going to call you anything.
Never lost fight to man or beast is what I usually added to that, and I know you really. But things have happened.
What happened in the 2 years?
Since Uncle Gooden?
Yeah. Since we killed him and your sister...
We don't talk about her. I left the city after Cricket put a bullet in Creel. I left the mouse by himself, Left Kristoff behind. He's better off without me.
Oh, that Big Mike.
What?
You don't know.
No, you've told me about it around the fire a couple of times.
That
Yeah,
was when
yeah.
Anyway, I went down south, made a load of guns, and then I found myself here with a ton of money, and I got to get out of the city. And you're in my way. Plus, you're working for the council.
What have you got against the council?
I hasten to stipulate, we're not in your way. You are in our room.
This was my last room I had to clean before,
Oh, you got a job.
shift. So.
It's a really big coincidence, isn't it, really, to be honest?
Sorry, Fulton, what'd you say?
I was just saying, what have the council done to you?
To me or to the world?
Well, we know. We don't really know what they did to the world. Well, they're kind of shady.
We do know what they're doing to Anipian. We do know what they're doing. We turned up. We'd put down this big robot. They gave us some stuff, which was nice to say thank you.
And then some ooze talked to us.
What do you want to know?
The bath?
Are we telling?
Yeah.
Well,
you know about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about the bath. You know about the bath?
Yeah,
the
it
bath
turned up in
talked
our
to us.
hotel, roofied us, and then spoke to us in an hallucinogenic dream.
He does that.
Oh, is that normal, is it?
Yes.
We've been quite suspicious about it since.
And he basically wants us to get the Grand Alchemist Master Beta...
Master Alchemist.
Master
Master
Alchemist, sorry.
The main alchemist.
The main
The head guy, the head person.
Poncho.
Yeah.
So we want to get
Master.
him to sell all of his properties back on the market.
To the people. Yeah, you see, this is what the bath asked me to do too, but then I thought, hey, it would just be quicker to kill them all, so here I am.
Do you know what? We did talk
We
about
did
that,
run
actually.
that
We
through.
we
That
said
was one of our
yeah.
plans.
We
It was
were
on
gonna
the
do that.
table. We
I'm
were
starting
gonna-
to like her. Do you know what I mean?
We also
Starting
had
to like...
Dream Inception as well, where we'd incept their dreams within dreams.
We couldn't do that because Velda didn't have
want
the
to
skill.
Oh, yeah.
I like the first
Any
plan
effort in.
better.
Killing. Well, yeah, I do.
everyone.
I wouldn't mind that, to be
Well,
fair.
actually, I mean, it's great to see you. Killing people and everyone on council is going to probably have long-term ramifications and make it difficult for people to live their lives since or afterwards.
We'll just give the city back to the people.
Okay, revolution. I mean, we like I say, we considered it, but thing is, things are already in plan now, and we've already spent a long time quite subtly nudging people and building the council against Borum to hopefully...
So you're going to ask what? For them to give a bit of land back, and then you're going to go and hope that everything is going to be fine? That's your plan?
Well, the Bath-
That's the Danger Club's plan?
The Bath said...
Oh, shit.
The Bath...
She's
She
got a
said
good
our
point,
name.
The
actually.
Bath said that all we had to do was convince Borum to sell and that they would do the rest. So we are. And
I
it's-
think the bath is getting a bit soft in its old
Who are you
age.
to say what the bath means and what it doesn't? Are you a priest at Bath, are you? Are you bath time Mikey? Bath Mike.
Now, to be honest, now it's coming out of Mikey's voice. It does sound like pretty shit, our plan,
Yeah,
actually.
I'm not gonna lie.
I can't believe
lads.
we just went to that party and talked to a bunch of people about, like,
If
No,
you
but
say,
if we
selling
give-
up their property.
if we
Like, what
give-
the fuck are we doing?
if you say any plan
really
out
got into
loud,
real estate
in
there.
secret- yeah, well, you know, if you
So
say
we
any
talked
plan,
about being landlords for a while. It was weird.
Yeah.
a little bit comes with honours. Okay, that would have been a lot
But look,
easier.
if we get these people to get their city back, look what happened to the stacks when I made all those people storm the
I
stacks.
wasn't
and
there, Fulton.
I told you,
I
they all
know.
died.
I was there. I was there.
That was a revolution.
Do
Maybe we should start a
you hear
revolution.
The people sing.
No, you don't, because they're all dead. All of them are dead.
They
Yeah.
are dead.
And
So
that's the
look,
thing.
we need to do some sort of thing.
No,
which gives it.
Big Mike is a person of great talent and subtlety and usefulness. You can be very useful in continuing the plan that we've already got set in motion.
But look, the Bather give us something back as well. He said that we'd be able to get some knowledge of something that we seek, which is the other bits of the...
Exactly.
You
So,
know what?
2 on the table so far. 1 involves coercing a naughty man to sell some property. The other one is killing hundreds of people on a council and leading the city into a civil war and collapsing itself in revolution and blood and fire.
Look, I don't know where Velda is, right? But he was the one that was against it.
He was against every plan that we had, and
Let's
then when we
kill
prompted him to
people,
think
man.
about his own plan, he didn't have a plan. That's what Velda
He
does.
just sort of stood there and did
Whiffy
nothing.
waffy, flimmy flammied until someone else took the lead. That's what he does.
Maybe I've been around chaos too much, but I think killing people sounds great, to be honest.
Me and Shania have had a long talk about this, and we've killed a lot of people, some of whom we couldn't always talk round, some of whom it seemed wanted to be killed by our own hands.
Yeah, there was
but
no
some of them didn't. So I think avoiding bloodshed, because either way, in a revolution, in a council assassinating revolution, get rid of the council, bad people, bad. They all, and do you know what? We've met them. They're not great, Marky. They're not great. I tell you what.
But he's my father-in-law as well. God, remember that.
But
Oh, yeah,
a lot
you're
of
gonna
other
get
innocent people will
married
die in the
to-
process. So I think we should do it bloodlessly.
Innocent people are dying every day on those streets.
Well-
and you're just going to sit there and give them a tiny square of land and hope that that's good enough and then move on.
Do you
But
know
you
what?
just said that you just came here to make guns and then you want to leave. So why
I
do you
made
care
the
so
guns.
much?
I'm getting out of the city because I can't do it by myself.
Yeah, so you don't care about the people either.
I don't care about you and your marriage.
Hey,
Twinkie Toes, whatever her name is. So either I'm going to get out, you can help me find the person I need to get out of this city, or you can help me blow this place to the ground with cricket.
I mean, it sounds good to me, to be honest. Let's fuck shit up. Come
Seems
on.
we're at a crossroads.
There's a knock at the door at this point.
Is that a sister fun?
I hide.
98.
Bubba opens the door.
Bubby,
Just opens
you go open the door.
Hello.
Tequila Bottlebrook is there wearing a nightgown. She leans over. She kind of leans and thinks, "Hey," she hasn't seen like into the horror.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, Bubba."
Hey, how you doing?
How you
Bubba
doing?
just opens the door a little bit. Hey, how you doing?
My love.
Oh, Fulton! Fancy seeing you here, sweetie pie.
Maybe
Yeah.
you've got something to tell Fulton while you're here.
I was just
At my room.
I thought this was your room, Fulton. I was
Oh,
just coming by to say goodnight.
You silly.
Fulton agrees that I haven't said this to you yet, but don't you agree that I'm quite sexy? And sometimes people just get into me a little bit.
I don't know.
I'm staring at Tequila while saying this.
Yeah?
Yeah, there you go. Some people just fall for me really quickly. It's one of those things. You
Why?
know, just, I
Caragor's
was
trying
just
to
saying.
calculate the bird years to humanoid years. Seeing how cool this is.
People just fall in love with me very quickly, and yeah, you know. And then Bubba does a backflip. Do I need to make a performance check?
I'd absolutely take a performance check to see how impressive.
Oh shit! It's not bad. It's 18.
Dead. He breaks his neck. Dies.
She kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, I've realised something, sweetie." She kind of just pushes past Bubba and puts her arms around.
Hello.
Hey, doll. How's your night going?
Yeah, we just met an old friend.
Oh, we
He
just
means
met.
me, he
Oh, well, that's what we say when we get together, just the three of us.
Oh, we just met.
go. We just met.
Oh, we just met.
No, it's only a three of us thing. That's what we do.
Yeah, we've got to do this for another hour or so. So if you don't mind.
mind.
Just the three of you?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what we do. When we
You
get
don't
together.
let any of the others in
No,
that group in on this?
No.
Vel, we did invite Velda, but they didn't want to.
So Nicholas
so-
carried him off.
All right, sweetie. Well, hey, you busy for the rest of the night?
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
busy. Yeah, we've
that's
got to
a
do this
shame.
for a few hours.
All
And then
right. Well, we're
Fucking hell.
Daddy and I are staying here in the apartment
Me
queen
or
tonight.
Yeah.
He acknowledges it.
We're staying on the couple of floors up. Thank God, Daddy wanted to get the rooms on the floor above us, and there was just some kind of terrible accident in one of those.
A guy died. Really glad we're not staying in that room.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I wonder who did that.
Yeah, so bad. Anyway, nice to see you.
See you later, Tequila.
Okay, well,
bye.
I'll see it. She goes to the audience. Which room was Velda's?
Bubba just shuts the door.
You fucking train wreck.
Is this what's going to be like then, Fulton? Is this what it's going to be like, eh?
Huh?
What, we just can't hang out as mates anymore without your wife coming in, eh? This is what it's going to be, eh? Do you know what? You're getting married, you think it's all good for you, but all the years that we've spent together hanging out as mates, and now all of a sudden you've got a wife, and
carries on though,
she wants to
doesn't it?
turn up to our imaginary group gatherings that I have to lie about. Just forces her way in.
We can still hang out, can't we?
Yeah, fine, but she has to be invited, okay? And
Wait a minute. A couple of hours ago, you were saying you didn't want to marry her, and you were only doing this to do the thing. Like, you're very confused at the moment. I think.
I am. I
Speaking
don't
of
know what to
I'm gonna
do.
sneak attack. Haragor. With the gun.
So, like, okay, talk us through what you want to do.
What I-
April's
so-
got a hand to my head.
I'm behind him with a gun. Can I reach his head?
Give me tell you what, give me a stealth check, Caragor. Give me a perception check to see if you see Mikey
Where's
try
my
to pull the
stealth
gun
on
on you.
The intent should be clear.
Your stealth is plus 14.
and I got a 17.
Wow. All right.
Oh, this is gonna...
Was my perception?
Yeah, versus your perception.
Then I only got a 26.
Yeah.
Stealth wins. The hairs on the back of your neck prick up, Caragor, as you feel the muzzle of the gun pushed against the back of your head.
I don't
kind
see
of really
you.
low down on the back of your head because you're still tight.
Is it in my ribcage?
I'm like holding onto his jacket
She's
with
standing
one
on a
arm.
chair.
Yeah.
I love the way April still
I still got
got the hands in your neck. It's amazing.
The
not
crickets on
Can
the
we
back.
see this?
Yeah, you guys turn.
Whoa! What are you doing?
What do you stand for?
So you
What
don't
is
fall
the danger
over.
club
2 legs.
stand for?
What is the danger?
Oh, I've never been. This is such an intense interview. We're to not let the Whispering Tyrant take over the world, to stand up against tyrantism wherever we see it.
And what do you think you guys are doing now?
Being held to ransom by a very short, angry person with a gun.
Answer the question.
I think I did. Someone else answer it.
You guys are letting them down.
we've
You guys are growing soft and boring, and you're letting the world down. We're all gonna die at some point, so you might as well take down a few of the bad guys before you go. Are you in, or are you out?
If you start a
Okay.
revolution, the houses that need to go to the people won't go to the people. They get blown up or damaged. What are you going to do then?
I'll go to the next city and take down the next bad guy.
You will, but what will the citizens of Inepian do?
I don't care what they do or where they sleep. They can build more houses. All I care about is whether the tyrants of the world go to sleep.
You're...
And me and Cricket or Hopper, I pull out a bigger gun, a massive dragon head.
Where did you keep that?
We'll make sure that is done.
I'm definitely starting to like her.
I
to be
guess. I mean, I have missed the blood rage, to be honest. So I'm happy.
honest. When did we stop killing people?
Well, we literally killed someone a minute ago.
Oh, yeah.
You shot someone with the magic missile.
That could have been Mikey. You don't know what actually killed him first.
We killed the leaf person at dinner.
That was consensual.
Was it?
Yeah, he said, "Come on, eat me, eat me."
Well, listen. All right.
Dan, is there any way of knowing
Yeah.
if we kill everybody in the council, does the Bath's plan still work? That feels like quite a long stretch to be able to know the answer to that. But I'm
Yeah,
asking
it's
anyway.
quite hard to know exactly. You know that would almost certainly. You know who the council are, the power players within the city. If something happened to the Master Alchemist, it's likely one of them would take over. If something happened to all of them, goodness knows exactly who would take over. But you also know that this city is not an island unto itself. You know, it's part of Nex. So you guys know well enough from kind of having the time you spent in Quantium when you were dealing with the Archlords that if a city in Nex suddenly went into rebellion, there would probably be repercussions from the rest of the country. It would probably draw the attention of other places as well. But yeah, you don't presumably if the Master Alchemist dies, something will happen to his holdings. It depends if he has what the succession process is there.
Look, let's make a compromise that we just kill the Grand Master Alchemist.
But then your stepdad will take power, probably.
Aye, and then we got what we wanted.
Did we?
Yeah, because then then we can sell the properties.
I can settle for that.
But he has to sell them before we kill him.
No, they just go... because he then goes, okay, next item on the agenda,
and
what do we do with all the properties?
Next time it's in the agenda, bang, cricket. Am I right?
I will go with the compromise.
You're the one advocating for
just say, I get to kill one more guy before I leave the town.
It's true. If you remove the head of the snake, then the snake can't eat itself, and that way the tail is out of
not rattling
conjunction, and it doesn't matter anymore. So let's do that.
Is that a Tengu saying?
Yep.
Common, is it?
That's Tengu law, that.
Is it?
Yeah. I haven't spoke about Tengu law much because I was brought up by half elves.
Fair enough.
But, that doesn't matter.
But you couldn't say it again, could you?
If you cut off the head of the snake, then it can't eat itself, and the tail is no longer in conjunction. There you go. Fucking hell, I can't believe I remembered that.
Fair enough.
So... those are the people that were in that we all had little talks with. They are part of the council as well.
That's the council. Yeah, they're the members of the council.
All those other people though, they're all bad as well. So maybe we just kill him, except for my stepdad.
Your stepdad's also part of the council.
No, we just save him.
Why don't we find the good person for this investigation? Find the good person, and we encourage them to be the leader, and then we'll kill the Grand Master.
That's also something I suggested back in the day. If we find a conglomerate which is willing to buy the property in the first place.
Yeah,
sounded
my father-in-law.
Yeah, somehow it does.
My father-in-law.
I'm joking.
He's not a good person. Big Mikey, do you want to kill Tequila's father?
Tahua?
Tequila was the girl that just come round.
I wanted to kill her for sure. Cricket was itching. I had to tell her, no, down, Cricket, down.
You talk to your instrument, do you?
My what?
Sorry, my weapon's an instrument, so I get a little bit confused. So, yeah.
Down, Cricket.
I really like her.
Is cricket like a sentient weapon, just inhabited by a cursed demon spirit or anything? Just checking.
Do you have a soul in yours? Because I have a soul in my axe. It's MZ. Do you remember MZ?
Oh, there he is.
He's in my axe.
I liked him.
MZ.
Yes.
It's Big Mike.
The axe says nothing. Big Mike can't hear any of this.
Yeah.
It's only full.
It's Big Mike. Do you have any message for her?
Caragor looks at Big Mike and just they do this. It's okay, they do this.
Oh, yeah, yes. Tell her I said it's been a long time, and I hope she's okay.
Has MC gotten older and had kids?
Life moves differently in the quantum realm. I mean, in the Axe world. Yeah, he's made some friends now. Actually, there's friends in the next garden
in Axe world.
It's a bit like the series Ghosts, where you can speak to people in the next nether zone. Yeah.
Is the axe inhabited by all the people that Fulton's killed with that axe?
No, we've talked about that. No, basically, there's other people that Dan has entrapped in other weapons in his mind, and I can talk to them.
Right.
So, but we will get into that on a side quest.
So, who are we going to kill? Who's on the list?
Are you not going to relay my message?
Oh, sorry.
Fuck's sake, why did we do this bit?
Sorry, he said...
MZ, it's me, your neighbour Earl. You didn't bring my garden strimmers back.
Hey, I like
they're so bad. They're part of the property of my weapon. Doesn't do fully damage if I don't have those shears.
Can he hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Wait, who's that?
That's Fulton.
Oh, have you got company over there?
No. He's my.
You got a guy in there with you, MZ?
My axe owner.
What are you?
Hello.
You got an axe owner?
Yeah, I live in an axe. What do you live in?
Oh, I live in a staff.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Do you know who's? Can you speak to your staff guy?
I always thought you couldn't. You couldn't
Try it.
Turns out you just can't get the staff these days.
Hey, Harry? Harry, can you hear me? My neighbor says that the person wearing the weapon can hear you.
Oh shit, he's onto us. Fucking shh. Everyone pretend you're not here. Pretend you're not here.
I heard that.
Fulton, I'm just going to talk to my neighbour so we can get on with the story. So we'll just we'll drop this bit now. Just tell her I said hi.
He says hi,
Big.
And I miss her.
and he misses you.
Big Mike just goes bright red. Flushes a little bit.
So, who are we gonna kill?
Big Mike, did you have a plan, a hit list, or anything where when you were becoming a maid, working closer and closer to the council? Did you have some kind of plan? Was there anything you
The
got?
plan was screaming, some metal in heads, and then to split.
Wow, you really have hit your teenage years, haven't you? Wow.
Are you a teenager?
Yeah.
I'm 13.
Oh, sick. You're a kid still, so.
How old are you?
I'm 15, turning 16.
So that's the kid. Actually, I'm an adult in Tengu. My chest starts bubbling again. I'm an adult in Tengu years.
That's a good point, actually, Big Mike's. Big Mike's actually gotten older.
But you're the state.
How have you been? You've been 13 for like 2 years.
Yeah.
No, we've only been together for about a year, haven't we?
No, it's been 2 years.
Shit, is it my birthday soon? We can have a party.
Wait,
Yeah.
not now. Wait, not now.
All right, next week. I
Big
think.
Mike casts dancing lights and starts to move.
Yeah, Bubba starts playing Evangeline. It's great.
It's cooler when you do it. When Velda does it, it's sort of sad.
Okay, so on the hit list, should we just kill the Grand Alchemist first and then see where we go?
It's going to be easy.
Yeah, we just slip in there at night. I'm sure Big Mike's got a plan.
Let's go now.
You
No,
guys
Big Mike just said that-
literally have an invitation to the council where you are going to be talking to every single member of the council in a private room.
Hey, but it's
If
not.
that's not a plan, then I don't know what is.
2 of those people are master assassins.
One of them's.
No, that wasn't an argument. You didn't say any words then, did you? Stop it. Stop that.
But look, now we have a secret weapon. Because, Mike, you can go invisible, can't you?
Why don't
so
we-
they can come in with us, invisible, and then, they can watch out for your sandwich
got an
stand.
idea.
Kaplan's all over it.
Why don't we do the Indiana Jones thing?
What's Indiana Jones?
Where Big Mike comes as the waiter, and she's got the gun under her, under the tray, and then he goes, "Oh, good help's so hard to find," and then she gets shot, and then she goes, "Oh, I go first," and then he goes,
Oh, played by the actor David Yip. Yeah, he was great.
"Yeah."
Do you remember? And I'm not saying this is a causation thing, Big Mike. But the last time we did a heist with Big Mike, we had to flee a city being
We had to
hunted,
jump out.
and one of our friends was killed.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying there's correlation equals causation, Big Mike, but you've gone in a little brains and gore, okay? Would you accept a different... No, you said you don't care about the people of Venepian. See, that's the other thing as well.
It's not that I don't care about them, but I care about killing them even more.
Okay, I've got it. You help us sell the property.
I'm not going into real estate with you.
No. We're not in real estate. We're in political intrigue, okay? Out of the 2, it's not Monopoly, it's more Game of Thrones. Happy?
Game of Thrones?
It's not
Yeah, it's fine. It's a game of all thrones.
All right. Okay. Well explained, to be fair.
It's musical chairs in the fantasy world.
You help us make this sale happen so the Bath is happy and the people of Venepian are happy, and then we'll help you kill as many people as you like. Because once the sale's gone through, people are protected. There, that's a good compromise. That's a compromise. We've done it. What are we going to do?
Sure.
Yeah, great. Oh, fuck. That was so much more stressful than it needed to be.
Sorry, what are we going to do? I switched off.
We're
going to
carry on with our plan, and then we're going to do Big Mike's plan of killing people because she's doing a new blood and gore arc.
What? So
we're
going to
respect that.
We're going to sell the properties.
Continue the thing that we're doing. We've already started doing. Okay. And that's great because the more we interact with these people, the more information we'll have on them, and it will be easier to kill them and do a Big Mike's thing.
To be fair, I think they want to kill us. I think that was all too easy, to be honest.
You
Well, you
think?
never know.
See?
What, you think they're going to kill us?
What do you know about them, Big Mike? Do you know stuff?
I go invisible.
Oh, what?
Bubba goes invisible.
Oh no!
And then I cast dancing lights and I boogie invisible.
Well, it's just you and me again. Gotta go.
Guys, come back!
Bubba comes back right next to Caragor.
And me, I come back on the other side.
Ah! Oh, God, where's Shania? I can't say that. Okay,
Right,
great.
so let's go and sell some property and then kill some people.
So we
yeah?
go to the council.
As normal. But Big Mike, you're dressed up as a servant waiter person. You can infiltrate and also listen alongside.
Yeah, maybe get some poison and then give some poison to...
No, that's... Remember, this was a... Caragor size pinches the nose of brow. We had a 2-step plan, okay?
Big Mike's on the floor drawing smiley faces on all her bombs.
2-step
She
plan.
has bombs now.
We've got...
Nice.
One is the... And then the 2 is the killing.
No, it's gone.
How...
I literally had saying, but it's gone. Don't worry about it.
April, this is your superpower, is just showing up and derailing plans that everyone
Because I
already
say no to everything. No and.
So I'm terrified to say what is the plan?
So we're going to go to the council and we're going to still go
gain
through
their
with
trust.
We're going to suggest that they put the properties on sale.
Get more
And
information
then-
from them.
Super useful because Big Mike goes in to infiltrate, and Big Mike,
Yeah.
being the eyes in the room, you can tell us things that we won't see being face to face with them. You can see behind their other mask. You can see because I see you, and I'm not right now because you're invisible.
How long can you stay invisible for?
Oh no, I don't think I'm invisible anymore. I'm just on the floor colouring in.
Yeah, she's down there.
She's
what?
She actually you can actually only go invisible once a day with your wand now.
shit.
'Cause it's only got one use a day.
Sorry about that, guys.
So all you got to
I
do, Big
pretended
Mike,
I was invisible. Just leaving, very still.
we're all humouring you. We all let you creep up to you. Oh, she's got a gun behind my head. How did she get there?
I can still sneak attack though, because I'm a rogue.
It's true. It's good.
So you can only go invisible once a day.
Yeah, I've used that now.
For how long? Do we know?
I think
in it,
it's
wasn't
like I think invisibility.
Probably,
It's the
10
same as your
minutes.
invisibility spell. Which
So it'll be 10
is it
minutes,
10
yeah.
minutes. Yeah, so 10 minutes.
Right, okay, so she can only go invisible. Maybe you need a disguise.
She
Maybe,
has, however,
I've got a box
she's-
of disguises.
maybe you could be like our assistant or something.
Well, no, she's been working
I'm
here
the
as a
servant,
servant.
yeah.
You've already got a
yeah,
good
yeah, but
cover,
we
yeah.
can. Yeah, but I mean, she can't go
No, if
into.
we attach her to us, then it'll bring more attention. I think she's already got a better cover than we could.
Yeah,
give her.
disagree with me. It's fine. They always do this, by the way, Big Mike. They always just disagree with me.
I can. I'll go in as a servant. I'll serve the wine.
But not as our servant, right?
No,
as just a
as
servant.
the
Right, okay.
master's
Yeah,
servant.
the master's servant.
What's your
But you got to promise not to kill anyone.
promise?
There is
Start drawing really unhappy.
before
bonds.
you can get the answer from Big Mike. There is a knock quite low down on the door from outside.
What does everyone just keep coming into?
I hide.
I run at the door with my axe and I throw the axe, and as the door opens,
Jam's good.
What?
You throw the axe at the door. I mean, whoever's there doesn't open the door. They're just you hear, "Oh shit!" from outside it.
yeah, it's a sisterfant.
You open the door, the axe is embedded in the door. A sisterfant is standing terrified with the axe just through the door and just moments from his face. It's just like this.
See, I knew it was a sisterfant. Huh?
Hi! Greetings!
Hello.
I am the successor to a sisterfant 98.
What's that on your trousers?
I am a sisterfant XP. She should be a sisterfant NT, shouldn't it? If we're going with Windows. Never mind. Probably another one went a long time. No one remembers that. I have come to invite you to the council.
Okay, thank you.
Also, I've peed myself.
You failed your master, haven't
No,
you?
he hasn't. He hasn't failed the master. Stop this. But I take the axe out the door. Sorry, thank you. You've done a great job. Well done. Nothing's wrong. Everything's great.
Very well. I will go and report my failure.
No, fucking hell. Literally, the path of trying to not incur blood is wildly stressful and difficult.
Assistant leads you upstairs to a room just not too far from the banqueting hall, not sort of along from the Master Alchemist's chambers where you met him earlier, where he stops and just sort of stands, hops up and down for a little bit, trying to get to the door handle. It's like, little help!
No, keep trying, otherwise you fail.
Just gonna I hoist him up with one hand, just aim him towards the door.
He kind of lifted his little legs, kick in the air, and he gets the door handle and turns it. And
Wait, why has he made you so short and the door handle's so... It's like he's set you up to fail. Like, that's why he keeps killing you off. I'm surprised there's only 98 of you so far. There must have been thousands.
He's a terrible person. The heroes of Anepion! You step inside. There is a council chamber. It's a long table. Big, lavish tapestries and curtains adorn the room, and there is a platter with foods, more of the lovely kind of vegetables and pickles and things and food laid out, and some jugs of wine. There is a long table around which are sat Farl, son of Pesh, Mr. and Mrs. Deadly Games, Paula Rambunctious, and Master Alchemist Borum. You all step inside. The Master Alchemist puts his hands together and says, we have been expecting you. And that's where we leave it for tonight.
This week's episode was brought to you by the mighty powerful Veron. Who? Veron, who cometh before the dawn, the announcer of the storms, has supported this podcast. And if you wish to be like unto the god,
Yes, how?
that is Veron.
How do I?
Then you should go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast.
Wait, could you say that name again?
Never, for once the word is wrote, it is spoken upon the sky, fool.
How would I like to get my name as the god Veyron?
We've
already done that. Oh, sorry.
You idiot.
Veyron, we appreciate you.